Can we hear you, Lisa?
Yeah, it works now. Yeah. When
Okay.
I'm setting up the YouTube, I normally mute it so that's no double feedback coming in. So yeah, we are all set on YouTube. We're broadcasting on Zoom, YouTube, and TikTok live right now. Hi.
Wonderful.
Yeah, a lot of comments here. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? Yeah, I've been feeling the energy a lot, and I think a lot of people are saying recently. Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have Arlie, Chris Intention joining from California, Los Angeles. Nick is in Oregon. We have Michael from Texas. Yeah, everyone share. Hi everybody. I'm Lisa. I'm joining from San Francisco. We have Leon here in the Zoom joining from Texas. And Leon says hi to everybody. Yeah, thank you for joining. Yes, invite your friends. Click the share button to invite your friends. Blessings, everybody. Yes, lots of energy. I feel the same this morning. I feel like I'm sleeping longer than usual. And just to integrate the energy. Yes, tap the screen. Yeah, so that because what happens that the TikTok has an algorithm, I think it shows up on people's pages when we go up in the TikTok live algorithm. Hi, Melbedia. Hi. What are we doing today? Great questions. So we are here to anchor the light together. We're here to meditate together today. The theme is creation of the heart. It's a guided meditation. So we meet at the Peace Cafe every Monday through Friday, and we have different light leaders leading different guided meditations, and we're all intuitive. So we come and share our gifts intuitively. And yes, so we are here to find the peace within so that we radiate the peace out to the world. This is how we raise vibrations together. Oh, in your last, Lucy said in her last journey with her inner child, she received a lotus flower as a gift. Yes, that's amazing. Yes, we're here to open the lotus flower within us, right? It's amazing that your inner child gave you the lotus flower. Oh, thank you, Arlie. Yes, let's get to 5K. Yes. And also follow each other, please, right? Because when we all follow each other on TikTok, we can support one another. Because if we all get to 1,000 followers, we can bring everyone onto the screen so that we see each other on TikTok. And if we get to 10,000, actually there's a TikTok creators fund so people can monetize, right? Everybody, let's set a goal for everybody who comes on it right here. Let's all hit 10K by supporting each other, right? Invite everybody's friends in. Because, right, you want to create abundance and let it flow in, right? So then that way we can continue the work. Yes, 10K is our next goal, right? Everybody. I know Nick is very close. Get Nick, please. Let's help get the people who are getting very close. Nick is, right? Nick at Quantum Alchemy 144. 10K, everybody, 10K. Arlie, Crystal Intentions also. I'm Lotus Love 888. Yeah. Yeah, so there are a lot of comments on TikTok. Yeah. So oh yes, so let's help Nick. Nick just need 2K more, right? So follow him. Follow Quantum Alchemy 144. So that we can yeah, there's a creators fund. We're all creators. Yes, follow Sandra. Right. Everyone who wants to be followed, pop a yes into the comments so that people can see you. We are the stars. Hi, Vin Dragonheart. Follow Vin Dragonheart. Yes, Michael Sanchez. And it's okay if someone's private, right? You can still follow them. They'll just accept. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, sending Michael lots of love and light. Love and light. Yeah. So how about this? Drop a yes and share where you're calling from if you want someone to follow you to hit your next goal, whether it's 1,000 or 10,000K. Okay. Follow each other. Yeah. We will get started in a few minutes. Yeah, Leon wants to get to 10K too. Yes, everybody, let's all get to 10K together. This is what Stronger Together means, right? We help each other, right? We help amplify each other. We raise and lift up each other. Yeah, so share with anybody you want to uplift because we're here to raise vibrations together. Yeah, I'm so energized now all of a sudden. I think I'm seeing all the comments. Yeah, follow wow, there's so many people here. Yeah, Sandra, we are made of the stars. Iconic One, follow Iconic One, right? Yeah. Yeah, everybody just drop into a yes in if you want someone to see you so that they can follow you. It's easier to just click on the icon. You just click, follow, click. Yeah. Yes, let me check. Let me check my messages for a second. Sometimes it's been a little glitchy lately, so I want to make sure our friends can join us. Clementine will be joining us today. So good morning. Hi, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support. I am just setting up my screen here. And let's see. The creation of the heart. Yeah, if Clementina is not able to join, I guess either Leon or I can tag team even, perhaps as an impromptu. If that works, let me see. Yeah, okay. Grand Rising, everybody. There's so many beautiful souls on TikTok right now. Oh, thank you. We have 5,000 plus likes already at this point. Thank you. Leon, are you on TikTok? Oh, feel free to unmute.
No, I'm not, but I'm going to need to get set up.
Yeah. I think it's time for all of us to get set up. You see what I mean? The energy is amazing on TikTok. It's so easy. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Yeah. So let me just set up. Let me just check my email for a second. Yes. So seems like maybe Clementina is probably caught up on something. So Leon, would you like to tag team with me today?
Sure. That'd be lovely.
Yeah, thank you. So today we're going to do an impromptu. We have a special guest here, Leon Van Krayenberg of DNA, sacreddnakeys.com. Sacred is Leon is a master Tibetan healer. And so we're in for a special treat today. It's a surprise treat. And so you can see Leon in the YouTube channel video after this, but you can hear Leon's voice. Everyone can hear us, Leon on TikTok. So that's why we need to get everybody to 1,000, right? So that we can see. So yes, we are in for a special treat. Leon has guided a number of meditation with us at the Peace Cafe, and you can find the videos as well. So so why don't we, I'm gonna just change my my virtual background for a second to match since we are about sacred geometry today. So I will have this sacred geometry up for us here. And so, all right. So yes, why don't we get started? So my name is Lisa Ma. I'm the creator of the Peace Cafe. The reason for the Peace Cafe is because inner peace is global peace. So when we all fill out our cups, right? This is and find the peace within. This is how we raise vibrations within, but also for the world. So we're actually doing the work for Mother Earth and humanity when we come and find peace within ourselves. So that's what finding inner peace about. So before I bring Leon to the spotlight, I invite us to just imagine all of us, right, sitting together in a circle. Visualize like the sacred geometry behind you, see the circle. And I invite all of us to come together, just sit together in this big circle, this peace unified field. Sit in this peace unified field together. I invite you to connect your grounding cord, beat into the crystal heart center of Mother Earth. So Imagine yourself as a beacon of beautiful golden light anchoring in from all of our places and spaces around the entire earth right now. So as you anchor in deep, 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 every time you breathe, you are breathing in and connecting deep, deep, deep into the crystal heart center of Mother Earth. I invite you to take off and remove any baggages that you have. Throw it into the violet flame that's in the Peace Cafe, right? And also, I invite you to cut all cords and disconnect from any other source. I invite you to only connect to source of the highest love and light. So I invite you to connect to source of the highest life and light, love and light. So we are now anchored in deep, deep into the crystal heart center of Mother Earth. We're connected to source of the highest love and light. Thank you for joining us at the Peace Cafe today. With that, I would love to invite Leon to the spotlight to guide us through, and I'll be clearing some energy as we play together. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Hello, all. I'm Leon van Kruijenberg. I appreciate being here. What a wonderful day. I'm going to invite you all just to close your eyes for a moment. Well, let me tell you a little bit about me.
Oh, yes.
I'm a master Tibetan healer. I've studied the teachings and the principles of the Tibetan teachings since 2003. In 2008, I became guided by Metatron to study sacred geometry. And at that time, I didn't even know what sacred geometry was. And so I immersed myself in sacred geometry, just the basic principles of sacred geometry. And then all these visions started manifesting in front of me. And I was hand drawing a lot of my visions, and I could no longer hand drawing. They were just so complex. And I asked the universe, I said, give me a tool, show me how I can put these drawings on paper. And what you see behind me is a program that I was given, showed up the next morning and said, yeah, we go and play with this. And I created my first sacred geometry drawing in 2014 and did an oracle deck of sacred geometry, a 64-card oracle deck. And then I also wrote inspirations for the oracle deck and a book about sacred geometry. But all the inspirations are of my Tibetan teachings that influenced me the most. I was very specifically guided not to try and explain the sacred geometry. It'll explain itself. And I'm a big proponent on listening to that inner voice. So that's a little bit about me. I'd like to just invite you to close your eyes a moment, both feet on the ground, and just be aware of your breath. And just listen to your breath. Now we're going to do a couple cleansing breaths. I'm going to invite you to close your right nostril and breathe in through your left nostril. Don't do it just yet. Breathe in through your left nostril, just at a nice slow count to 7 heartbeats. And then breathe out the right nostril for 7 heartbeats. And then breathe in the right nostril for 7 heartbeats. And breathe out the left nostril for 7 heartbeats. And this is a balancing breath. So let's go ahead and do that. And just feel free to open your eyes or keep your eyes closed. I'll be winging it today, as I do mostly. I generally do not prepare for many of my sessions or request the guidance from within. I'm going to share a couple of things that came to light to me recently. Well, no, it's been in my Tibetan teachings for years, but it really became a very important aspect to understand and recognize and realize that we are mortal beings, a spiritual being having a mortal experience on this earthly plane. And we've been gifted with these incredible senses: taste, touch, vision, feel, hearing. I mean, just incredible senses. Our sixth sense, the intuitive sense. And along the way, we develop personalities as a result of our surroundings, what we're exposed to, our teachings. And so our personalities are all unique and individual. The personality itself, whilst it's developing and evolving, is within the spirit of that which is within us. The interesting thing, though, spirit being perfect, it is not affected by our mortal decisions. It's not affected about our mortal addictions. It's not affected by a lot of the intricacies of this human experience here on this earthly plane. And so I want you just to feel and realize that a lot of the self-judgment, self-criticism that we impart on ourselves and others is of no value, especially to ourselves. And loving oneself unconditionally is an effort. It's an incredible effort to be constantly aware of your thoughts. What I like to refer to is become aware of your awareness. When you're aware of every thought, because our thoughts manifest, and the greater the emotion attached to the thought, the greater the manifestation. So if we're aware of our thoughts, and all our thoughts are with the intent to be constructive in nature, we'll be less judgmental and criticize ourselves. And when we criticize ourselves less and judge ourselves less, we judge others less. You know, it all begins from within. And what was profound about this experience was, as I made the effort to become more aware of my self-lovingness, the greater I realized that this is what the spirit is aspiring for this earthly experience to be, to merge with the spirit in that unified, incredible, harmonic, blissful, loving, compassionate field. And so allow yourself to experience your higher self. Allow yourself to embrace all the experiences that might have been challenging in your life. Those challenging experiences are stepping stones. And if we can view them as stepping stones versus obstacles, we can start appreciating all the experiences. And the more we can express gratitude for every experience that we've had, despite how hard the experience is, the greater the gratitude and the greater the emotion attached to the gratitude for that experience will catapult us into a much higher vibration. And the higher vibration is that place of harmony, that place of peace, that place of love. You know, that instantaneous compassion that you will have for somebody. And these are all the attributes of Creator. So the attributes that you assign to Creator, just recognize those attributes are your attributes to claim. For we are manifested in the image and likeness of Creator. And the great Master Christ came to show us exactly how to embrace the God consciousness, the Christ consciousness within us. And when we embrace that, we are fueled by the angelic realm. The angelic realm comes to greater support. Our intuitive senses start growing. Many of us are clairsentient, clairaudient, clairvisual, and just allow those to be a part of you because they're spontaneous. And in all my experiences, when that inner voice speaks to me, and I second guess it, that first inner voice has always been correct. And it's okay to second guess from time to time. But listen to that inner voice. It's an incredible guide. It's an incredible master to you. Many of us are still developing the intuition in that regard. You know, one thing that I've found is that when we're enthusiastic and passionate about something, we can get lost in it for hours. I can get lost in my drawings for hours and hours, and I'll say, oh, what happened to 4 hours? And so if we allow that opportunity to grow within us, it's like a matrix. It's like the 144 crystalline grid field around the Earth. That toroidal field that's around us. We're constantly infusing it with light. And just take a moment and just be still. And just reflect for a moment on yourself. Place your left hand on your heart chakra. Your right hand on your solar plexus chakra. And just feel the connection. If you wish to visualize the toroidal field that's running from your left hand into your right hand, and from your right hand into your left hand. Become aware of the shopt, which is the sound current, which permeates and interpenetrates every one of us through our crown chakra. We can become aware of the shopt. It's a sound. And we can become aware of it and listen to it. It is said that the left eye is the eye to the seat of the soul. And it is said from a Tibetan perspective that the right ear is the seat to the soul. And so listen for that shopt, that sound current, the the word. Listen for it in your right ear. It might be very faint. You'll particularly notice it when you just come out of a deep sleep. That's when it's very prevalent. Take time to become aware of listening to this incredible sound that is permeating in, through, and around you constantly. And I thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to be with you here today. Peace and love be with you, and much gratitude.
Thank you so much, Leon. Your voice, what you said about being aware of the awareness, being present means just, right, it could be drawing, like you said, it could be also just hearing someone's voice. And as you were guiding us and speaking your wisdom, I saw a lot of gold. And then when I had my hand at my heart center and my soul plex, I saw a lot of pink. So that means, right, we're connected to the divine, right? When we to see, our higher self. Yeah. Thank you so much. Your wisdom always, resonates so deeply. And also this breathing, right? Love the breathing technique through our left and the right, because I think when we are actually conscious, actually how we breathe, we realize, right, this is also a gift, right? How do you breathe intentionally?
The manner for breathing in this, in through the left, out through the right, in through the right, it's doing a number of things. We've got what's called Pingala, turbinate bones in our nose structure. We've generally got 3, some folks have 4 turbinate bones. And most of us breathe what's called intercostal in the middle of the chest. And so a few of us do a full yoga breath, where the breath initiates in the belly and then raises up and fills up the entire lungs. That particular breath stimulates all the turbinate bones. And when we do it this way, we're paying particular attention to stimulating those turbinate bones, which in turn stimulate the pineal, the pituitary, and the hypothalamus.
Wow.
And that's why it's the cleansing breath.
So that's a cleansing breath. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, see your wisdom between the scientific and the divine. Love the weaving, right, of art and science together. See, we have Quantum Shift Lee asking, he sounds South African. Yes, he is. Actually, spot on, Lee. And also Vin as Dragonheart as well. So Leon is a global citizen as well as a galactic citizen, I would say. He's traveled the world from Bali, he lives in Texas now, and he lives in, traveled California, everywhere, right? So you see, and yeah, and Leon channels Archangel Metatron. And when you see Leon, you remind, like, Archangel Metatron is actually grandfather of Archangel. So you will see Leon on the YouTube channel. You see what I mean. And he has his beautiful sacred geometry behind him. And when you see it, it will speak to your heart, just like the way it spoke to my heart the first time I met Leon. And I'm looking at Leon on the Zoom right now, and I can see your violet aura around you, and also behind you as well, but on your physical body. Yeah. And Leon's website is sacreddnakeys.com. You can go actually pick an oracle card from oracle deck there. So I know when I first met you, I went there and I was like, whoa, it's so magical. Yeah, he's in Texas. Yeah, so lots of love and likes here on the TikTok. Thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, what came through for folks? I know there are a lot of comments. So how's everyone doing? So the question for you. Can you ask Leon why Metatron Cube show itself to me? Michael Sanchez asked the question.
Well, that's interesting. Now you're talking about the entire Metatron Cube structure where you can pull out the different platonic solids?
He just said Metatron's Cube show itself to him.
Well, Metatron's Cube is an incredible structure, and I would just embrace it because the dynamics in Metatron's Cube is so powerful.
Yes.
And if you just visualize a drawing of Metatron's Cube and just close your eyes, place that Metatron's Cube in your third eye and just sit with it and just allow it to do its magic.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, someone asked for the website again. So Nick, it's Leon's website is sacreddnakeys with an S.com, sacreddnakeys.com. I would drop Leon's website. Actually, when you watch the YouTube, I actually his background has a QR code and the website on it. You can actually see it on, if you go to my bio link and go to the YouTube channel, everything is there. Yeah. Arlie said it's very calming. Michael said glowing. It was beautiful. Yeah. And I know in our previous guided meditation with Leon, and Leon has them, you can access the previous meditation. Leon, I know you taught us that, the Merkaba, right? One cube travels one way or another. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I know, not because of you, I understand how I activate the Metatron's Cube Merkaba.
Sure. Well, the Merkaba is tetrahedrons, two tetrahedrons, three-sided pyramids.
Yeah.
And a base, so it's got four sides to it. And the one pyramid, the masculine pyramid, points upwards, and the female pyramid points downwards.
Yeah.
And they intersect each other at a point where they cross the heart.
Oh.
Okay, which is the center of our being, the heart chakra.
Oh, interesting.
And and in the visualization of the Merkaba, one visualizes the masculine tetrahedron spinning clockwise and the female tetrahedron spinning anti-clockwise. And the female tetrahedron points to the earth, and the masculine tetrahedron points to the heavens, the sun, the grand central sun. And in allowing this to take place, you amplify your toroidal field, because our toroidal field is constantly coming through our crown chakra and in through our base chakra and meeting at our heart chakra and then dispersing again. It's just a constant flow. But if anybody would be interested in learning specifically how to do a Merkaba deal, it's quite it's quite lovely when you get that.
Maybe we have another class where you know, to show us, because there are a lot of loves for you actually on TikTok. Quantum Alchemy 144 said, yes, I love that. Thank you, Leon. Amanda ACM said, beautiful, big red heart, right? Michael said, much knowledge. See, I'm serious that, right? Leon's a master healer at the highest level. Everybody is, right? All the light leaders. Everyone has different gifts. We all come and share, right? This is how we all learn from each other, right? That's, and I think also, right, to your point also about Leon being aware of the awareness. Once we understand like how you, right, share this wisdom, I almost think we don't even have to think about it in our analytical mind anymore, right? You just set the intention, like, you know, this is how it works. So when you're meditating, right, I stop even consciously, right, thinking. I let my subconscious visualize it. Like when I hand weave, I'm actually imagining the Merkaba, right? So one is going one direction, one is going another, right? So like even like in the sacred geometry behind me, right? There's the Merkaba that I see. You see, right? Yeah. And so it's really once you understand, once you have this wisdom in, right, take it into your heart, right? Activate the lotus within, and you know, every time you meditate, right, you create this, right, this field, you know, around you. Yeah. Someone said, I have a message coming through. I have to go. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so but you see, right, everyone's here. Any other questions or comments? Because yeah, like I said, Leon, he's amazing. As you know, you can thank you. And,
as are you.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I love our co-creations. Yeah. And yeah, so interesting. So Quantum Shift Lee is also from South Africa. She's in Cape Town. And
oh, lovely.
Yeah, you met Vin Dragonheart last time on during the Friday Live.
Right.
So,
yes.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I find like it's how interesting how there are a lot of people from also Texas, right? And you're in Texas too. And then California, I see there a lot in the house. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. Hi, great to see you. And Shannon's very gifted. I saw her light language with Nick. Amazing. That was beautiful. Yeah, follow each other at Wildfire. Yeah, yeah, I mean, everybody is amazing here. Oh, Amanda's from Texas too. Interesting. I think the reason maybe why we're showing up is that we're literally, right, we are creating a net of light around the earth right now. It's like the big anchors, right? It's like, right, imagine a visual, right? We're anchoring the planet right now. Yeah. Oh, Michael asked a question. Is it possible to have 7 fragments of angels within you?
You can have as many angels within you as you desire.
I love that answer. I love, personally, I can tell you, I love speaking to angels, especially Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Actually, yeah. So that, do you hear that, Michael? As many as you like. Many. You just have to invite them in, right? I guess free will.
Invite them in and allow. And I used to practice speaking to my angels. I would pick a certain time every day and I practiced speaking to them. Then I started asking questions and started getting responses. And it's incredible. In fact, it got so much communication taking place that I eventually asked them to please speak in different voices.
Yeah. I love that.
And they obliged. And it was absolutely incredible that I could now distinguish the guys because of the different voices.
How do you hear it inside as an inner knowing? Like how does it show up?
I hear it audibly.
Oh, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask them to do that. So when they come through me, they come in, their sneezes like thunder, but their sneeze sounds different to me. So I know they always sound loud. So when Archangel Michael comes through, it's like a thunder sneeze. I feel like my whole neighborhood can hear me like through the sneeze. And then Archangel Raphael, it's a little bit different sound. And Guan Yin is a more gentle sound. So then it's really interesting. I will ask them, like, because it comes in to me as inner knowing. I just hear the voices in my head.
You know, the old saying, ask and ye shall receive.
Ask and you shall receive. You guys hear that, everybody? Ask and you shall receive. Much love. Yes, everybody. Thank you for all the likes and love. Thank you. Yeah, wow, so much wisdom. Any other questions for Leon or I or anybody on the chat? Ask and you will receive. Yes. So I asked that everybody help everybody get to 10,000 plus. So click the like button. Let's help ask everybody get to 10,000. Okay. Well, this is something we can do here. I think the angels are, we don't have to ask the angels with that because that's something we can manifest ourselves. Yeah, Michael, and your name, remember we said about your name is Michael, right? Archangel Michael. Yeah, I feel very connected with Archangel Michael because it's like right absolute divine masculine, right? If you think about it, he's a protector. And so I think a lot of us, bringing in the balance, right, divine masculine and feminine. So for me, it's Archangel Michael and Guan Yin, the two guys that I find that balance me a lot when I seek their guidance. So yeah. Oh yeah, Michael Angelo. Look at your name, Angel Michael. Look at your name, everybody. Look at your name. Yeah. So yeah. So lots of love here. Yeah. So we, for anyone who just joined, the recording is on the StrongerTogetherX YouTube channel. It'll be up there before it gets into the edit bucket. And also you can, when you'll recognize Leon and his sacreddnakeys.com website, there's a QR code. You can actually just scan it with your phone to access the website. You can go pick the Oracle card there. And the card is very deep. It was channeled from Archangel Michael, right? Yeah,
all the drawings were channeled, and take a moment to spend 30 seconds, and if you can, 60 seconds, 61 seconds on each drawing before you read the aspiration or the inspiration.
Yeah.
Just scan the drawing and just allow it to come into your third eye, and it'll speak to you.
Yeah, your sacred geometry is very divine. I feel like I can stare at for days, and it becomes 3D when I look at your sacred geometry. So beautiful. Yeah. So everybody, thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. So we have peace meditations every Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. CET or South African time. And so we have different light leaders, starseeds, guides sharing. Thank you so much. Sharing gifts every day to guide us through. And then so what's coming this week is so tomorrow, Wednesday, we have Amy, who's the creator of the Sacred Geometry, also guiding to unlock sacred gifts. And then we have Jenny Lyon doing guiding activation meditation on Thursday. She's also on TikTok at Jenny Lyon, GENNYELOIN. And on Friday, we're having another Dragon Trinity. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. What people sharing gifts on TikTok. Oh, thank you so much. We are the stars, and everybody, thank you so much for the love and light. Wow, thank you for the ice cream cone. The roses. There's ice cream cone. I love ice cream. Yeah, so then on Friday, right, we're gonna have another weaving energy dragon light language trinity with Quantum Alchemy 144 Nick and then Dragon Heart. Please follow them. We want to help. Nick is very close to the 10,000 mark, by the way. So let's get him through the finish line as we bring everybody along the way, right? So yes, Crystal Grid Keeper. Follow Crystal Grid Keeper. Yes, I love ice cream too. Ice cream. Yeah. So yeah, I'm also planning some very special events. We talked about doing a workshop together with Quantum Alchemy and then Dragonheart. We're going to do a dragon activation and energy clearing workshop. So that's in the plans. And also, I also would like to invite Quantum, Chef Lee, and Lily to do another dragon weaving. And so that I'm just aligning with the plan right now, just trying to figure out the schedule with all of us. And also I'm going to be starting the dragon breathwork class series soon, because I think there's a lot of clearing that is needed. So I'm channeling actually the program because it's kind of cool. It's different programs. Every one of it will be very unique. And I'm going to be doing energy clearing with the answer, because I'm just going to tune in what the group needs whenever I do the session. So we're going to be doing, you can join another time early. So we're going to help the collective clear and activate our gifts, because I think there are a lot of dragons coming through, a lot of dragon energy. So I think during what I observed is that during the last Friday's dragon breath work Trinity, a lot of people started seeing dragons. So the activation is working, right? So imagine if we intentionally, right, come together to activate each other. We're all going to be, you know, bringing our dragons in. And when the dragons come in, right, I think we're going to unlock, activate remembrance even faster. That's how it's been for me personally. I mean, if you met me before this year, I didn't realize I was a channel. I speak to dragons, but how cool is that, right? How cool. So yeah, yes, Quantum Shipley, I know you saw your dragon. Yeah, I love my dragon, she said. Yeah, I will let you know early. Yeah, I'm just planning out the October schedule right now because there's so much coming through. And I, you know, like you can see, right, as we all meet together, it seeds plant these seeds of ideas, and because we're literally seeding the future together. So that's why I'm just trying to synchronize it so that we activate, like we bring everybody together. And also at we had a Star Seeds Unite virtual coffee last Saturday. Right, and then you know, we had Crystal Grid Keeper doing tarot readings, and also Lady Shay was on as well, and she was sharing her gifts, right? So then this idea of what if we create conscious market space there on TikTok, right, where we all come and share. I'm thinking maybe 3, you know, of our gifts, our products and services, because I realized 5 may be too much. That way we have more people sharing. We could, right? Everybody shares your top 3. Right, so now we create our own fair, right? And then we can amplify everybody, right? And like I said, the Peace Cafe app enables you know, the setting up of the conscious market space very easily. Yeah. So anyway, so thank you. A lot of beautiful beings here. Oh wow. Oh wow. So Wildfire said, mine is a white crystal dragon. Wow, sounds beautiful. I can see that because your light is beautiful. Shannon, I've seen your TikToks. You have a beautiful bright light. So the white crystal dragon, I can see why. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, beautiful. Wow. We'll bring Leon onto the TikTok. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a StrongerTogetherX Peace Cafe TikTok account where I'm going to start sharing some of the videos we have so that we can also, right, have that account to invite light leaders in so that we can see each other, because I really want everybody to see Leon and all the light leaders. Yeah. So, oh, someone said mine is a blue water dragon. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. I had a new dragon unlock activate come through last week. Lotus Heart Space was a pink dragon. Yeah, she activates the heart chakra. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Love and light. So anyway, thank you all for joining. Thank you again, Leon, for your amazing gift and divine wisdom. Because I think it's important, right, that we hear from people who, you know, circle of trust that have, you know, a lot of deep wisdom and knowledge, who's like, well, who's well activating remembrance. So great to hear.
And thank you, Lisa, for the incredible effort that you put into avail this beautiful platform to everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Vin. Oh, someone said she has 22 dragons. Wow, shielded by dragons. Wow, love that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, thanks again. I'm going to stop the streaming on YouTube. Anyone who's